Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox One replays. Platooned up with Duran Gray. He's in his Centurion 7-1, I believe. And the Great Joe. Oh no, Gray is in his Leopard prototype, sorry. Great Joe is in his M46 Patton. I'm in the T-54. We were on Sand River. And I'm going to see what kind of mayhem we can create going to the top of the hill. So that's the plan. Try to get into a position where we can cause some havoc and reap the rewards of the havoc that we cause. Trying to get the video synced here. I've mentioned this a few different times. I record in a program that does not allow me, the preview screen is small, does not allow me to change it. So a lot of times I'll watch the video in a separate player so I can see things a little bit better. So sometimes you hear my mouse clicking away, that's what I'm doing. There's a Borzig over there. Want to go help our teammate, but guess what? Can't do it, sorry. More pressing issues, we're going to try to flank him. Put one into him right there. Bounce a shot from the IS-8. The Borzig's almost dead, and he gets out of dodge. Joe's beside me putting some shotters into the IS-8, and I don't have the gun depression to do it. Ugh, goddamn gun depression. Another thing that trolls me on this tank is how quick it turns. Sometimes when I go into scope mode like that, the tank will turn so quick I lose. I didn't have that. I lose like orientation. I didn't have that problem with the Xbox, but the Xbox One controller is so much looser that it seems to happen more often to me. My old fingers just can't, you know. Anyways, we're going gung-ho mode here. I missed that shot, but guess what? I'm gonna ram this IS-8. Drive it up on top of him, track him, put one through his lower plate. When we went down that hill, we did not realize the other one was right to the side, and we thought they were both in front of us, so we kind of got in a bad spot. I missed my shot there. He probably would have been finished off, so because I missed my shot, Joe gets taken out. But I redeem him right there, and for some reason my tank got locked on sniper mode there for some reason. I remember that. It has never happened to me before, it hasn't happened to me since. Bounce a shot from whatever shot at me, and I'm going gung-ho. Duran Gray stayed back, and I'm like, what are you doing? Get over here and help me. We ammo rack the IS-8, get tracked, fix them so I can get behind this rock. I got the kill shot right here, and of course, wouldn't you know, it bounces. That shot will go through 99.9% of the time. Take another 291 out of the IS-3. It was an IS-3, not an IS-8, sorry. And then he gets ammo racked a second time by a 4502A. They're saying, great shot. Suppose so. Panther, throw an auto lock on him, do some track damage, and somehow he penetrates my upper plate to turret area. I call bullshit when I can't penetrate a perfectly flat, angled, I mean, the plate isn't flat, but I was perfectly square. Lower plate of an E75. That shot should have never gone through me from the awful Panzer. But whatever. Duran Gray is still alive. I'm going to sink one right there through that Panther. Bounces return fire. Can I get the kill? Nope. Gray gets it. So, yeah, time to keep pushing. They're in the cap. 30 seconds left. If we don't get over there. And I know, coming right here, I look at my map, and there's a tank to my left, but I can't waste the time. Someone's got to get right in there and do some shooting. I don't want to lose this game. So, yeah, 32 seconds left. No pussyfooting around. Sink one into him there, reset it to a point, but not the right tank. So when I auto lock on him, I switch. There we go, that's the tank I was looking for. T-43 hiding in the cap. Gonna ram him. Only do 62 damage. Child, please. And this shot right here. Come on now. Again. Child, please. We'll finish him off right there, though. So now there's 3 tanks left. One of them is the Lorraine that ran. He was up in that hill with us. He got half killed or so, then he booked it out of dodge. And I don't really know where he went, so... not worried about him right now. We get one right in front of us. T-54 is half dead. And we have a... I don't know what he's firing at this point. But it doesn't look like he's firing very much. I tried an auto lock and miss. That's a VK4502A, I believe. And he's not firing or he's missing. And I missed. I just whiffed that shot. And that's another one of those times that my teammate probably would have lived if I didn't fuck up. So I wrecked the ammo rack on the T-54. Put another one into him. And of course get a low roll because a high roll would have finished him off. You know how that works. High roll might not have finished him off, but it would have been damn close. I can almost guarantee if I go back and watch the video again, if I'd gotten 2 decently upper to high rolls, he would have been dead. Instead, I probably got 2 low rolls, because that's just... The conspiracy theory part of me says that I'm in this bracket on World of Tanks that only gets the high rolls 3% of the time. I got a lot of conspiracy theories of the World of Tanks, so that's just one of them. Come over this hill, AMX M445, bounce his shot. I'm going for the ram. Ram him, buddy. 125 damage to him on a ram. Then finish him off. Now it's awful funny. I rammed that little T-43 and only did like, what, 70 damage or something? Of course, I wasn't going as fast, I guess. So there's only one tank left, and it's that Lorraine. And he was over in that corner, according to Joe, who's been just watching. Keeping his eye out for him. Sorry for yawning in your ear. It's just one of those days. Big Halloween weekend, you know. Gotta recuperate. Halloween op. Oh, there he is. Oh, here it is. Here's the kill shot. And I couldn't wait any longer because he would have disappeared. So... yeah. He's so fast that I am not going to chase him. I know we have 7 minutes left, but by the time I get to D9, he's going to be at C2. You know what I mean? So I feel the best way to do this is to draw him back. If he wants to come, good. If he doesn't, well, then he doesn't. So yeah, speaking of Halloween, we've got a minute in the game here that's pretty lull. Pretty. It's a lull in the game, not lull as in funny. It's a lull as in boring. The Halloween op. I got all the ops done except for one. Can anyone here guess which op that was? Ready to fire. Isn't it kind of... doesn't it piss anyone else besides me off that they put an op up that they know you can't complete on your skill? See, when you talk about the ammo rack one, yes, it's luck involved, but at least you can aim at the rear of tanks and stuff and try to get an ammo rack. But one of the ops was you had to win a night variant map. I played over 100 games Halloween weekend from Friday to Sunday. I never saw one night map once. Not once did I see a night map over 100 games. I got the first 3 things done fairly quickly. I think like Friday and Saturday morning. Friday night and Saturday morning. Then never saw a night map. That's why I kept on playing so much this weekend. I was like, oh, I'm going to get a night map eventually. Nope. Not one night map. And I'm not the only one. There's people on the forums complaining about it constantly. And Wargaming's excuse is, well, we added some new maps back, so... And they find it... Here comes a conspiracy theory again. Doesn't find it funny that they make an op that to complete you have to get a certain map, but then they take all the chances of getting that map out. Yeah. Don't think Wargaming doesn't do shit like that, because they do. Anyways, 38,433 silver, 5,300 XP with a multiplier, 4,100 damage, 1,000 assist, 2,000 blocked, Hand of God, which I couldn't remember what that was, so I went and looked. First class mastery badge. Again with the yawn, I apologize again. Defender. And, oh no, the little one's crying. Hi, buddy. That's my littlest. He's over there looking at me now. Oh, he decided to go back to sleep. Maybe I'll get through the rest of this video. One shot for 264 to the T-29. 2 shots for 312 to the Panther. 567 assist. And 107 after I detected it. 1 shot for 321 to the Rummalama Ding Dong. 3 shots for 764 to the T-43. 1 shot for 456 to the IS-8. And then the other IS-8, we ended up not switching to him. Dum dum da dum dum dum. There we go. 1 shot for 312 and took him out of the game. E-75, nothing. 2 shots for 684 and an ammo rack to the IS-3. AMX M445, 232 assisted, 1 for 329, and took him out of the game. T-54, 3 shots for 735, ammo racked him, took him out of the game. So, yeah, it wasn't a bad game. Ended up in the top. 1727 for base XP. 4 kills, 4,177 damage. Gray comes in 4th with 2,699 damage dealt, 1116 for XP. And then Joe, who didn't last very long, but ended up, doing 2,300 damage in that limited play. So we did okay as a platoon for the most part. 27 shots fired, 17 hits, 15 penetrations, 4,100 damage dealt, 1,000 assist. I got 40 base capture and 85 defense points. Like I said, when I got in the cap there, it's just because someone had to draw him back. If he wanted to win, he had to come back. So, 3 enemies detected, 9 damaged, 4 kills, received 634 damage, bounced 2,000. So, yeah, that's not so bad. So, yeah, back to the Halloween op. That's like stacking the deck. And I complain about World of Tanks all the time that they're a casino. And there's just another analogy. They just stacked the deck and made it almost impossible for you to complete that op. And for some of us, impossible because I never got a night map. And I wasn't the only one. So, and it's not like I only played 4 games all weekend. I played quite a bit. So, but as usual, the house always wins. And also, as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Remember, you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.